first of all, let's look at timings in Ninjutsu. Okay, we've got 7 timings that we use in AKBAN, and let's repeat the first 2 ones and see how it relates to the lesson we did on Wednesday. Okay, so first timing is easy. It's sui no kata actually. I get back and I come. Okay, so when the opponent attacks, so it's 2 steps, 1 and 2. Okay, so this is the first, actually it's the second timing, but we'll learn it for the first time. So I do sui no kata. Okay, so we'll use this timing, okay, as the beginning because it's so easy to understand. And we can separate every movement we do. First I block, I go diagonally back. Why? Because if he attacks and I'm inside, okay, so this is the inside, this is the outside. And I'm on the inside, I don't want to be too far away and on his line of attack, so I go diagonally back in order immediately to return and attack him. Okay, so this is one of the reasons I go diagonally back. I'll go straight, okay, backwards if I'm going to set him up. But right now I don't want to set him up, I want to attack immediately. So even if I don't do a step, okay, I'll attack from this diagonal line. Okay, this is the inside range. Let's refer to the second timing, actually it's the first one. When the opponent attacks, simultaneously I attack. Okay, so I look at the opponent and initiate an attack at the same timing. קרמל, בוא שנייה. אני לא רוצה... אני טוב, בפעם הבאה. Okay. And it looks like the moto gata, okay, of Seigan, okay, just bam, immediately come forward. So at the beginning, let's do it from urashito because it's more intuitive. Look, I just come and attack. Okay, so clear the hand, attack inside. Clear the hand, attack inside. I just wait for him and immediately I initiate the attack. Okay, so it's a matter of when, okay? When do I initiate an attack? So we had wait for his attack, block or do something and then come back. And now what I do is immediately, simultaneously, at the same minute, okay, I attack the opponent. So first let's try it with urashito. So now let's use the first timing, the aggressive timing, that when I wait for him to initiate and then I use it to attack. Let's use it for a very fantastic technique. Why fantastic? Because it is not doable in randori. It just can teach us some principles, but you cannot do it in randori. Why? Because nobody will see that the opponent waits for me with the hand like this. Nobody will allow me, okay, to take the time and do something on the hand like this. But it's good to learn this technique. Okay, so first, in order to do it, when the opponent attacks, I start in Shizentai. Okay, I go forward. So I use this timing. Okay, I go forward. And what I do is I try to control the hand. So this part is okay. We can do it. The after technique, after I get in, the after technique is too fantastic. I don't think it's doable. Okay, because immediately he'll try to square. And anything that I'll do, he'll pull the hand, okay, and I'll be in a punching or striking distance. But again, it's good to know this technique. So, pay attention to the leg. And I control the hand just lightly with this. Because I did a Yoko Aruki to this side, I get underneath the hand. okay, and grab from underneath, like this. Again. Push forward and hold the hand. Let's just do this. Push forward, hold the hand. And then what I do, okay, is I go here. What does this technique reminds us of? All the techniques where when he attacks, I attack. And now I'm here to attack again. We'll do it at the end of this lesson. So let's try this again. 1, 2, just stand here. This hand still holds the hand. Let's try it, please. Now let's look at 2 fine points. Again, this technique is a bit fantastic, so we'll just use it to learn proper distancing in the inside region of the opponent's attack. That means that if your opponent attacks, this is the inside region, which is very difficult for me, more difficult than this region, okay? Outside his attack. And if he stands like a boxer and just initiates a front attack, so this is now the outside, and here is the inside, okay? And in old ninjutsu jargon, this side is the fire side, okay? This side is the smoke or shadow side. So now when I work inside here, I have to be extremely accurate. So the opponent attacks. This is the first thing. So I clear the distance using Yoko Aruki. And since I'm too close to him, in order to punch me again, he has to get back, okay? So this is why the technique is fantastic. He can easily get back and punch me. Now from here I can do Omotegiyaku. And I can do even stronger Omotegiyaku. When he attacks, get in and just touch the hand. There is no arm lock now, just touch the hand. And instead of doing Omotegiyaku, which is nice, I get out and catch his hand from underneath. Again, from here, okay, I get out and grab his hand from underneath. Okay, and now just one time. עכשיו ניפול. בבקשה. בוא שנייה יובל בבקשה. Now let's do something more pragmatic with this thing. Opponent stands and let's say at the beginning he does not attack. I just relate to him. So I begin with the second timing. Go back, attack. Wait for his attack, retreat, come back again. So it looks like this. We all know it. 1, 2, 1, 2. And I do a Naname Ushiro Tobi Aruki, okay, and come back with a Tsuki punch. Now I changed, okay, directions. So now I do Naname Ushiro to the other side and go back. And I can do it with several attack modes. I'll do it with Tsuki step and with Sokugyaku Geri. So, Naname Ushiro. Sometimes you'll see a lot of veterans doing this. So it's in order for not only the feet to feel what happens behind me, where I don't see where my blind spot is, but I want the hand to feel it too. So I do 1. Okay, so let's now control the space inside the opponent's attack. בוא שנייה, קרמל בבקשה. And we do it with a simple punch. The opponent does a tsuki step forward. Okay, so I want to control here. So again, first thing to do is the second timing. Go back and immediately return. Go back diagonally and return straight forward. But I can use what we did now with this step. Okay, so I do this and this. And again, so this is not a randori technique, this is a technique I do either from hira no kamae, or from shizentai, or from jumonji, okay, in street situation, okay? The opponent approaches forward, and I control this. And now I use it, okay, for something that is not fantastic. Okay, so Yoko Aruki, and either do a punch to the Kyushu here, okay, or just punch him to the face and continue with the tsuki towards the eye. And let's just emphasize the legs. 1, 2. So it's very elegant. And only in street situation, when the opponent attacks and does not expect me to protect myself, it's good. If we're here, then it's not so good. Why? Because if I do this and I don't have something very, very good, then he'll low kick me when I'm like this, and I'll flip in the air, okay? So don't do the Yoko Aruki in front of an opponent that is ready for you. Do something more basic. Okay, let's start.